Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another audio commentary by me, Hotspur. This is a game between Shuttle and Leta. This game was played on the 16th of August, 2008, at the MSL Survivor Tournament in the round of 64. And here we have Leta, the green Terran, spawning at the 9 o'clock position. And there he is, looking pretty young. I bet he's not over 17, I don't know exactly though. And here we have Shuttle, the purple Protoss, spawning at the 6 o'clock position. And there he is, looking a lot older, maybe 22 or so, looking kind of manly though. and I do not know much about either of these players. I have never seen them play, but I have heard good things about both of them, especially Leta, the green Terran. He was on the power rank on GoShootGamers.com, and he is definitely a rising player right now. And maybe in a couple months or weeks or so, he will be one of the top players on the scene, if he is not right now. But definitely both of these players are some of the best players in the world. And yeah, this should be pretty exciting. Personally, I am voting for Leta. Nah, I'm not voting for anybody, but I do hope that Leta wins, just in case. But maybe Shuttle should win too. Yeah, I guess I'm not really gonna take sides. And that should make it more of a fun commentary, so I'm not rooting for one person, I bet. And here we have a gateway going down for Shuttle. And so he's just doing the standard 8 pylon, 10 gate, and he's probably going to do 10 gas and then 14 cybernetic escort and then 15 pylon. And it looks like Leta is going for a pretty standard build as well. I think that was a 10 supply depot, and this is probably a 12 barracks. Maybe a 10 barracks, and that was maybe 11 barracks and 12 gas, actually. And yes, there's the 10 gas for Shuttle, so he is definitely going a standard build. And it looks like Leta is also going a standard build. Real quick, another shout out to all the people that have been giving me comments on my videos. I really appreciate it. A shout out to StarCraft Fan Critic. Another shout out to Spaz Momat, and another shout out to Silento, and one last shout out to Your I Goes. Thank you for all your comments, guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you for whoever keeps rating my videos. I've only got 2 ratings so far. One 2-star rating and one 4-star rating. And I guess the combined rating of that is 3 stars. And I don't think that's too bad for only my second day of commentating. And hopefully I will get better and maybe earn a 4-star or even a 5-star soon. And I am trying to talk a little bit louder in my videos. I have had comments that I'm not loud enough, so I am trying to speak louder, put the mic louder. I'm trying to adjust sound problems and fix it so you guys can enjoy this easily. If you cannot hear me, just try to turn up your volume and turn your music off or whatever you put on when you're listening to commentaries. I don't know what you would be doing. Just turn your volume up if you cannot hear me, and you might be able to hear me a little bit better. And by the way, we did have both players scout in the wrong direction, but now they are at each other's bases, and Leta is going to be turned away by that zealot on the ramp for a Shuttle. And however, Shuttle is getting a scout in on Leta's base, and he is going to see that this expansion is going down. And by the way, we had a really quick factory, in my opinion, for Leta. So we could be seeing some vultures or maybe even a tank very soon. He does have a couple of Marines out, so maybe we'll even see a Gundam rush, but I don't think that's going to happen. Goon range going up for Shuttle now, so we're definitely going to see some goons in a moment. And he should be expanding fairly soon as well. He is going to try to put some early pressure on Leta with that Dragoon, but I don't think he's going to have too much success. And a quick starport going down for Leta. I don't know what that means. It's probably dropships, maybe. That's the only thing I can really think of. Yeah, usually Terran players don't go for Raves. They won't. They're not going for Valkyries. It's too early for a battle cruiser, so definitely a dropship, I bet. And here we have, I believe that was Leta, actually. I can't really remember. And that's a robotics facility going down for Shuttle, so we might see some Reavers or Shuttle. Maybe a Shuttle, because Shuttle's name is Shuttle. Maybe that's what he's famous for. He might do like a DT drop or something. That would be pretty cool. A control tower going down for Leta, so maybe he is going for a close race or something. I think the dropship requires a control tower, though, so that's probably why he's doing it. I still think he is going for dropships. And an observatory going down for Shuttle. So he's just trying to get observers out in case of early vulture mines. But however, Leta is not going for many vultures, but there is a vulture, and that machine shop is spinning, so he is probably upgrading mines. So good play there by Shuttle. And Shuttle is trying to do some kind of push. It's definitely not Gundam, but still a push nonetheless. And that tank is going to be taken down. That's good for Shuttle. And that vulture is scared away. So good play. And yes, it was a dropship, so we are going to see a drop in a moment. Or possibly, uh, I think Athena, yes, might have expansions like that that they require a dropship to get up to. So maybe that's what he's doing, taking a hidden expansion that Shuttle can't get to very easy. But no, he is picking up his vultures, and he is going to try to do a vulture drop. But this is not going to work so good. Shuttle does have about 4 Dragoons, but we'll see how it goes. By the way, Shuttle did just put up his second expansion, first expansion, sorry, at the natural expansion. And here are the Shuttles. He is putting down mines though, so maybe those will scare the Dragoons away a bit. But no, Shuttle's just going to charge in, and one Dragoon does go down. And more Vultures coming down, and 2 probes are down, and 1 Dragoon is down, and another probe is down, and more mines going down. But Shuttle has that observer, and he's going to be able to see them rather easily. So we'll see. Uh, Robotic support bay going up for a Shuttle, so we are going to see Reavers in a moment. That could be interesting as well. And I think that Leta is setting up mines along the AI path. That Shuttle is still alive, so maybe I don't really know what it's doing right now. Possibly just scouting something. So we are going to see Reavers in a moment, and maybe Shuttle is going to go for some harass of his own and try to do some economic damage to Leta. But no, Leta is loading up on his vultures again, and he might come back for another harassment. It looks like he is going to do just that. Or maybe he's going to wait for Shuttle to push out, and then he'll drop it when the base is undefended. But no, he's going straight in. And yes, there go the vultures. They are not laying any mines, though. Yes, one lays a mine. Maybe that's not too effective since Shuttle does have that observer up. And 2 probes going down, 3 probes going down, 4 probes going down. And the Reaver is out, 5 probes going down. And Scarab blowing off. I think it's going to be a dud though. Yeah, it's super dead right there. And another probe going down. 6 probes down. So this is definitely an effective harass. 6 probes. That's 300 minerals compared to the 150 those vultures cost to make 75 each. And there is a reverse, so Leta is going to know this is coming, and more than likely he is going to be very, very prepared for it. But I don't see any control towers or anything like that. And an engineering bay going down. So yes, he does need the engineering bay to go down before they can make control towers. So maybe if Shuttle hurries up, he can get some economic damage in before Leta can do anything about this. Or Wraith out, interestingly enough. Maybe it's going to try to snipe that Shuttle down. I think they do 20 damage to air. So it would be able to take it down rather fast. 2 or 3 hits, I believe. And Leta is loading up again for another drop. And here comes a semi-push by Shuttle. And there's a tank there, but no Dragoons are going down, and that tank is going to go down. 1 Dragoon going down, and Shuttle is going into the main base, but there's 2 siege tanks there, 3 siege tanks, and another Dragoon goes down, but both tanks go down critically. This is bad for Leta, and that Reaver dropping, and it just hit, I think it was a Vulture, and it did take it down, and that tank is going to go down in just a second here. But all the Dragoons are dead, so this isn't exactly what I had in mind for Reaver harass, but that was a very good push by Shuttle, very effective. So definitely he is an interesting player. And Leta definitely an interesting player too. Going for the same drop multiple times is very risky. And 2 observers out. So Shuttle's not going to drop that Reaver on any mines, I don't think. So good play there by him. And it is going to retreat. 3 factories up now though for Leta. So we might see some more vultures and maybe some more tanks very soon. And Shuttle is going to be taking his 3rd expansion here in just a second, it looks like. And forge and a gateway going up for Shuttle. And here's more vultures. Leta is sticking with this vulture harass, and he is going to see where that Shuttle is. And he's dropping mines down there for some reason. It is along the AI path. And yes, if those Dragoons were to attack Leta, those mines would go off, or if they were destroyed, Leta would know about it, and he would know the attack is coming, so that is probably why they are there. And no, Leta managed to get into Shuttle's expansion. He's going to try to poke at it, and Shuttle did block out that expansion, so his own Dragoons can't even defend it. I think he's going to be forced to cancel it. And here we got Leta coming in with another drop, so definitely an exciting game. Part 2 in a